bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Neshannock Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
They're not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champions, the Neshannock Wildcats.
The pitch for Bruce, here it comes. Look at this! Union wins it! Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL Championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
Inside and alley-oop, the young gun!
To strike it, and score!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for this is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Lilly Field on the campus of California University is the Neshannock softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Today, the 2A Girls Softball Championship, Bentworth versus Neshannock. Practic, keeping you in the game. MVP Insurance, simplifying insurance. Call MVP for the win. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. Castle Asphalt, making your dream design come to fruition. Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. Toshiba, bearing the art of business. Medor Bonner Law, community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Works in Progress Paint Services for residential and commercial projects. Today's broadcast also being brought to you by Penn Ohio Bottled Water, Home and Business Water Delivery. Gem Builders Incorporated, the creative edge in your contracting work. Doran Concrete, residential and commercial concrete services. The Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone. Fire at Bentworth, they had a first-round bye. They defeated Shenango 8-1, which we had that game here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. And then they got here defeating Laurel in that big 2-1 victory. Bentworth down to their last out, 2 outs, and then the big 2-out double to win it to get here.
I'll tell you what, Sophie Gaza had that hit, and the coach said she had struck out twice and was 0 for 3, but he said, I figured she'd come through, and she did.
Yeah, so hey, congratulations to Bentworth. I mean, this is her first trip here in Neshannock, two-time defending champion here, trying to get back to the state championship, which we'll talk a little about as the broadcast goes on. Unfortunately, that was their only loss in the last 70 games. That game we had last year, unfortunately, probably the worst game they played in those 70 games. But right now, looking for another WPL championship.
They want the state title, but first you got to get the Wpial.
So it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Let's talk a little bit about Sydney Gauntlet. She's going to be on the mound today. 255 strikeouts in 109 innings. Do the math, Jay. That's over 2 an inning.
I'll tell you what, she is very impressive. We had her earlier in the year when she beat Shenango, and I mean, she was impressive.
And what the big stat that I love, 9 walks compared to the 255 strikeouts. That means you better not wait on pitches.
Yeah, she throws a lot of strikes, and if I remember, she had a nice changeup to go along with that fastball, which is very quick, probably one of the fastest ones in a Wpial.
Yeah, they're comparing her to the great Lexi Hames at Seneca Valley, throwing 68 to 70. She's only a freshman. She's just been great. On the other side, Addie Fry, she's thrown 75 innings, 150 strikeouts. Do the math. That's 2 strikeouts an inning also for Addie Fry, Jay.
Addie can definitely bring it too. And they also have another pitcher if they need be. Abigail Measle, she's had an excellent year too.
Yeah, she's got 262 strikeouts. But if you add up those 2 pitchers of 215 strikeouts, and Paglia threw a couple innings, still doesn't add up the Gauntlet with the 255 strikeouts on the year, which is just an amazing stat for Sydney. So should be a pitcher's battle, but when we say that on the air, a lot of times it's 9-8 game or something, something like that, because you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, you're out there in the mound. Some days you just don't have it. Yeah. You know, you can't get the ball across the plate, or you get it too high and they start hitting it pretty good.
Well, the players and coaches and umpires are meeting behind the plate. We'll take a pregame break, then we'll be back with our P announcer for today's starting lineup, sponsored by Dorn Concrete. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctor, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today. To the
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mador and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Firefly Solar is a proud sponsor of LC SportsNet. From our regional business partnership to our community benefits agreement with local schools, Firefly Solar is dedicated to being an outstanding neighbor and beacon of economic support for the Lawrence County community. Let's create a stronger energy infrastructure while preserving the agricultural beauty of Lawrence County. Visit fireflysolarpa.com for more info about the Firefly Solar project. Firefly Solar, creating a brighter future in Lawrence County.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
And welcome back to Lily Field, getting ready for today's action between Neshannock and Bentworth. Neshannock looking for their third straight WPL softball championships. They also were the champs in 12 and 13, and they also were the state champs in 2012. And I do have my state championship 2022 shirt on as I speak. It's great that we, when we broadcast Lawrence County, there's not two Lawrence County schools I can break out the Neshannock shirt or a Little shirt or a Union shirt that I have, which is good to have.
I don't have that many shirts because I haven't been broadcasting that long as you have.
Well, between North Allegheny, I got 12 shirts, 11 volleyball shirts, and a basketball shirt for the state title. I only do state titles, though. I don't do the Wpial championships. You'd
have way too many.
I'd have them for a couple months. I could be able to without changing. But, yeah, so Coach Jackie Lash in her fifth year, 95 wins and 11 losses. I think she is doing something right.
I'll tell you what, she really has this team playing excellent base or softball. I better get the sport right.
Yes, and what's interesting, I'll be doing that sometime today too. So what's interesting is Coach Lash coaches at first base, and Dawn Nogue coaches third, so she prefers that first base dugout.
Yeah, she wants to be close to the team.
At times, so at least here today anyways. So we had a coach for Canna McMillan the other day when I was broadcasting for North Allegheny. They would alternate like every couple innings. She'd be at third base and she'd go to first. I don't know if she was trying to get a point across or something, but she would do different things. So going to get ready to turn things over to our PA announcer here today for our starting lineups and our national anthem. We'll turn things over right now.
Field at Penn West, California for today's WPIAL UPMC Sports Medicine 2A Softball Championship game presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates between the Bentworth Bearcats and the Neshannock Lancers. At this time, would you please rise and gentlemen remove your caps for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. And now it's time for the starting lineups, brought to you by the Pittsburgh Pirates, beginning with the Bentworth Bearcats. At pitcher, a freshman, number 1, Sydney Gonglick. In center field, a sophomore, number 18, Sophia Gossa. At third base, a sophomore, number 13, Nora Lindley. At shortstop, a sophomore, number 9, Zoe McDonald. At first base, a junior, number 35, Kylie Glaze. In right field, a junior, number 33, Willow Eccles. In left field, a freshman, number 21, Haley Tater. At second base, a junior, number 22, Aubrey Logan. And catching, a junior, number 11, Kayla Odell. The Bearcats are coached by head coach Jack Kramer, assisted by Robin Gossa and Pam Lindley. And now it's time to meet the starting lineups, brought to you by the Pittsburgh Pirates for the Neshannock Lancers. In left field, a junior, number 5, Miley Anderson. In center field, a sophomore, number 1, Jaden Nogue. At pitcher, a junior, number 8, Addie Fry. At catcher, a senior, number 14, Gabby Parad. At third base, a junior, number 24, Gabby Quinn. At first base, a senior, number 4, Abigail Measle. At shortstop, a freshman, number 21, Callie Biondi. At second base, a senior number 2, Allie Giordano. And in right field, a junior number 7, Catherine Nativio. Neshannock is coached by their head coach, Jackie Lash, assisted by Donnie Nogay, Kit Lash, and Kyle Piper.
And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Dorn Concrete, laying the foundation for your team. Don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your home or business. Visit dornconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Now for our defensive alignment, sponsored by Medore Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. Shave Cobbett and the Neshannock defensive alignment, please.
Pitching is Addie Fry. Catching is Gabby Parad. First base is Abby Measle. Second base is Allie Giordano. Shortstop is Kaylee Biondi. Third base is Gabby Quinn. From left to right is Molly Anderson, Jaden Oke, and Caden Natibio.
And our first pitch delivery today is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. You can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoying a cup of coffee with our bottom-loading cooler option. Again, Addie Fry in the year, 75 innings pitched, only 42 hits, 150 strikeouts, only 7 walks also. So she's got great command also. She's 14-0 with a good 0.65 ERA, which is absolutely insane.
It's incredible.
Well, speaking of insane, the leadoff batter today, Sydney Gauntlet, Bentworth, hitting .760. I didn't hesitate. .760 on the year for Sydney Gauntlet. 8 home runs, 21 RBIs on the year. She's been doing a little bit. 38 hits and 50 at-bats.
What was the coach saying last game? They walked her 7 straight times. They won't even pitch to her a lot of times. But I'm sure Neshannock will pitch to her.
Not the best view here from Lily Field. We are on the third base side, right behind home plate, but we will not be able to see the third base line here today for our vantage points. We'll have to rely on the umpires. First pitch is a strike. And the good sign to CJ, the umpire puts his hand up in the air, so we know, which is good.
That's nice that they do that. When the umpire doesn't, it's tough to. You have to look at the scoreboard, and you can't always go by the scoreboard, which we've learned.
That pitch just a little bit inside. Gauntlet, again, part of the volleyball team, and talked to Coach Jack Kramer, and he says the key to the victory, as Sid goes, we go. So she's the key here. There's a strike in the inside corner, strike 2. Nothing but fastball so far, Jay.
Well, I keep throwing it. She'll throw a few change-ups.
Addie Fry, a commitment to Providence, only a junior. Going to be a Friar. That one fouled off. So just can't get a better day at the end of May. And if somebody says it should be warmer, just shut up now. I'll take 65 and sunny any day to broadcast the game.
After this rain yesterday, this is so beautiful. The field's in perfect shape. They had 4 guys out there raking the field.
1-2, that hits her foot. So she will get on base with a hit batsman. So Gauntlet on base again. Her on base percentage is .831. Add that now.
I don't think I can add that highly.
So Gaza comes in with a hitting .415 on the year. She's got a couple home runs. See if she's bunting here in this situation. But you would think a lot of bunting today, Jay, because the pitcher's given up so few runs.
That'd be the smart move, but you never know what the coach is going to come up with.
Gaza also part of the volleyball team, swinging away, and she fouls it off. It's a good hitting team, though. I mean, they hit .397 as a team.
Yeah, they can hit the ball.
Yeah, 18 home runs in their games. They have not lost to a WPIAL team this year.
See what Fry comes up with this time.
0-1, that's down low. Yeah, they started their season at the Ripken Experience in Tennessee. They won the section this year. It's been 13 years since they last won a section. Trying to get their first WPL championship. That's fouled off to the screen. Count goes to 1-2.
Bentworth also won their last 15 games in a row.
Yeah, they lost to Hendersonville, Tennessee, and they lost to Berwick, which is a team out east. Count 1-2, just underway here. Comes the pitch, that's up high. Count 2-2, just underway here from Lilyfield.
Looks like she took a little bit off that pitch.
Yeah, sailed just a tad. No seating behind the stands here at Lilyfield. Everyone has to sit in the outfield. 2-2. As a check swing, ball gets away from the catcher and Parad, and going down the second base is Gonklik. I'm going to go pass ball there, Jay.
I agree.
So count at 3-2, and Gonklik on at second base. Comes the payoff pitch. That's just down low, a miss, so a hit batsman and a walk to start this first inning.
Number 13.
I'm sure that's all.
Lindley.
Addie Fry did not want to start the game, but shows a little bit of maybe jitters to start, but she'll be okay.
Nora Lindley coming in hitting .394 on the year. She was our MVP insurance of the game against Shenango in a quarterfinal. She was 3 for 3, 2 doubles and 4 RBIs.
I remember that game.
Yeah. That's the first time we got to see Gonklik. She's swinging away. What a surprise, strike one. Boy, she's got good size, doesn't she?
Oh, yes, she does.
Lindley, no seniors on this team. She's only a sophomore. She's also part of the volleyball team for the Bearcats.
They only had 10 players.
And swinging and miss. That ball gets away from Parad. Don't know the official ruling on that one. That's possibly another pass ball. I mean, it was in the gloves, so.
I would say pass ball, but we're just what we say.
We'll go with 2 pass balls. So runners on second and third now. Gonklik and Gossa. Neshannock will be halfway up in the infield. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout there for Addie Fry. Her first of the day, and none bigger than that one right there.
Yeah, with runners in second and third, no outs. Got to get that first out.
Zoe McDonald hitting .532 on the year. She's got a home run and 30 RBIs. She's tied for the lead with Lindley with the RBIs. Second and third. One out here. She puts the bunt down and it goes foul.
If that would have been fair, that runner would have scored easily.
Yeah, I thought maybe that might have hit her foot in the box, but it doesn't matter anyways because the ball went foul. Couldn't tell if that was a suicide or not, Jay. I don't know if she was coming the whole way or not, but it's a strike.
Looked like suicide to me because she was really down the line.
And she puts it down again and misses it. Strike 2. Gonklik at third, Goss at second. Zoe McDonald tied for the leader RBIs. In the hole 0-2. One out here in the top of the first. Fry checks the wrist coach, gets the sign here. And here comes the 0-2. String, and a miss, strike 3. Blows the fastball by her. 2 outs.
2 straight strikeouts after 2 people get on base.
Riley Glaze.
Guiley Glaze. Hitting .306 on the year. She's got 14 RBIs, trying to get 2 in, or at least 1 here. First pitch, little flare, first base side, and it drops foul. Diving attempt there by Abigail Measle. Could not come up with it.
She almost caught that ball. I'd give her a lot of credit.
Yeah, just a little flare there.
Glaze didn't make too good a contact there.
Yeah, jammed her. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Fry starting to heat up here with that fastball. Need 1 more. Bearcats threatening here in the first. 2 on, 2 out. The 0-2 to Glaze. Oh, just gets a piece of it and fouls it off back to the screen.
Tell you what, Fry's, she's bringing it now.
Well, the hit batsman and a walk, not the way you want to start a championship game.
But 2 straight strikeouts is where you want to do next.
We're shooting for 3 right now. Comes the 0-2. Fly ball, deep left field. If it's fair, it's trouble, and it's a foul ball.
Boy, she made some good contact in that. Didn't see it was close to fence or not, Lee.
Glaze was standing on second base. I don't know if it went over the fence or not. I just went by the umpire and saw the hands go up. No idea if it went over the fence or not.
Boy, she really got on that ball.
And look at Glaze, too. She's like, jeez.
She was on that pitch.
Comes the 0-2. That's down low. Yes, I said it's a bad part about our vantage point. Just can't see that left field line.
They said the ball did go over the fence, but it was foul.
Okay.
Person behind me.
1-2, ground ball, short in the hole. That's Biondi, throw over and gets the out. So Neshannock gets out of the jam. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played a half inning. No score between Neshannock and Bentworth. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
And welcome back. Welcome back. Time for our defensive alignment again, sponsored by Medore Bonner Law. Flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help.
Pitching is Sidley Gonklick. Catching is Kayla O'Dowd. First base is Kylie Glaze, who just hit that ball. Second base is Aubrey Logan. Shortstop is Zoe McDonald. Third base is Nora Lindley. From left to right is Haley Totter, Sophie Gaza, and Willow Eccles.
Yeah, go back to that play, Jay, to end that first inning. That play, Biondi had to go a couple steps to her right, but Glaze not the fastest on foot, so she had some time, which was good.
Yeah, and she made a nice, strong throw to first base.
For the Lancers, the left fielder, number 5, Miley Anderson.
And you can hear our PA announcer.
He's quite loud, but I like that.
I'm surprised we don't hear Brandon Rossai. He's everywhere else around Western Pennsylvania. Surprised he's not doing these games. So Miley Anderson. First pitch slaps, misses at strike 1. Anderson, 467 on the year. She's got 23 stolen bases, so if she gets on, look out.
She has a lot of speed going down that line, too. She's going to beat out a lot of infield hits.
And she puts it down. It's a good one. Gauntlet comes up with it, throws, and can't get it because the speed of Miley Anderson. First hit of the game. Boy, did she deaden that ball beautifully. That ball was maybe about 7-8 feet in front of the plate, Jay.
With her speed, they didn't really have hard of a chance to get her.
Even with the third baseman and Lindley in, couldn't get it by her. So that brings up Jaden Nogue. I knew I was going to do that once.
And look how close the third baseman is for Jaden.
And puts squares around a bunt as a ball. Yeah, Lindley in again. She's in halfway along the line right now. Yeah, it was the Nogue sisters doing with. I'll get it in the pitch up high. Ball 2, runner takes off, and the throw almost goes into center field. Good stop there by the second baseman and Aubrey Logan. It's a stolen base. No one was covering though, Jay.
Well, the shortstop's up almost to the third base line, and the second baseman, she had a long ways to go, luckily.
As our table almost falls off. Fill it down, so here comes the 2-0. The Nogue. Squares around the bunt, it's in the air, but it goes over the third baseman's head, Lindley, in the foul territory. We okay now?
I think so. I just touched the table and started falling. Thanks to Joan beside me for rescuing it.
Yeah, good Sean Saputo of the Trib. Here comes the 2-1. Nogue swinging away and fouls it off. Little slap hit trying to drag it down that third base line. Count goes to 2-2. No score here in the top of the first between Bentworth and Neshannock. Jordan Nogay's sister Nalia's at Fordham University. Comes to 2-2. That hits her. So Neshannock in business. Bentworth had their first 2 runners on. Neshannock will return the favor. And Addie Fry, a girl you don't want up right now. 528 on the year. She's got 4 home runs. Leads the team with 29. Actually, she's tied with 29 RBIs with Gabby Quinn.
She has a lot of power, too. She hit a ball in North Allegheny that's still traveling.
First pitch, just a little low, ball 1. Fry off to Providence. I want to mention, I went back to the Nogays. We had the Nogay sisters at that top of the order with caused such havoc on that 2022 team, and Erilyn and Nalia. Erilyn at Bowling Green right now. Pitch up high, ball 2. Runner takes off for third, and they're going to get in, and on the throw, Nogay goes down to second. So good job by Miley Anderson, because Jay Lindley was up at third, didn't see Anderson going behind her. Couldn't get back to the bag in time. Stolen base.
Yep, she really got there quick.
Counts 1-1. Ground ball caught there by Lindley. Throw over the first. Not the best of throws, but good stretch there by Glaze. Runners have to hold up. Fry goes out 5-3, 1 out.
The catcher, number 14.
Infield back here, too, conceding the run as Gabby Perraud will step in.
Yeah, Fry hit that ball right down in the dirt, right to the third baseman. Anderson had no chance to score.
Perraud, a senior on this team. No score here at the bottom of the first. First pitch is strike in the corner. So Bentworth trying to do what Neshannock did. They had second and third and nobody out. Neshannock has second and third and 1 out. They had actually no out too. So
yes,
they're trying to get out of a jam just like Neshannock did here. Here comes the 0-1. That's fouled off. Like I said, we expect the runs to be at a premium here today. Nice Neshannock crowd, or actually a nice crowd all the way around here.
Well, it's Bentworth's first time, so you know they're going to bring a crowd. And Neshannock, they're used to it, and they always do draw well no matter what sport they play.
Yeah, they're red and white around the right side of the outfield. Here comes the 0-2. That's fouled off. And the brown and gold to the left side of the field here at Lilly Field. Again, no seating on the first base side, third base side, behind the plate. You have to sit in the outfield and bring your own chair. It's a beautiful day for it, though.
Oh, yes.
Here comes the 0-2. That just gets a piece of it. It's Gauntlet bringing the fire.
I'll tell you, that was in there quick. And Perraud just got a piece, just enough to stay alive. 0-2 count still.
Anderson at third, Nogay at second. 0-2 to Perraud, gets a piece of it again. Good battle here between Perraud and Gauntlet.
Freshman against a senior. I'm sure Perraud's seen many pitches like this.
Cody's in the house, by the way, from the Newcastle News. Comes the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Ball gets away. Here comes Anderson. She slides. She is safe. 1-0 to Neshannock on the wild pitch. Nogay goes to third. So a single stolen base, and a wild pitch gets him in, and the count goes to 1-2 on Gabby Perraud.
That's the way to get it in. It's not what you, with any way to get a run, they're happy about.
Yeah, Miley Anderson hit that home run in the semi. She's a transfer from North Carolina. Came up to play softball at the Shanks. She's been a great addition to the top of this order. Here comes the 1-2. That's up. Another wild pitch. Nogay goes about a third of the way down and says, nope, because that ball bounced right back to Odell.
I think Odell would have had her.
Oh, Nogay would have been dead.
Yep.
By about 15 steps.
Smart running by Nogay.
Yeah, she somehow put the brakes on.
And she didn't fall running back to third base either. A lot of times you fall on your face trying to get back that quick.
Here comes the 2-2. Just misses the corner.
Wow.
Yeah. And the good thing is we cannot hear the fans saying, "Oh, come on," or anything like that. That's another great thing about the fans all being in the outfield. 1-0 Neshannock. Payoff pitch to Parad. Fly ball, shallow left field, and that's going to drop for an RBI single for Parad. 2-0 Neshannock.
Ball wasn't that well hit, but it over the shortstop and dropped in the outfield. The outfield was playing pretty deep to start with.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner here, Jay. Our courtesy runner sponsored by Castle Asphalt.
I can't see who it is, Lee.
Yeah, they're coming out here in a second. Castle Asphalt Construction knows the importance of making a good first impression.
Number 42, it's going to be Aubrey Ragone.
So Ragone will be your courtesy runner. Castle Asphalt provides commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. Visit castleasphalt.com for more information. Request a free estimate. And by the way, there's that RBI sponsored by Toshiba RBI. You can call Dale at 412-290-2156 for all your printer output devices and digital workflow solutions. Or visit www.business.toshiba.com and click Find a Dealer Near You. First pitch to Gabby Quinn goes out of play. Quinn getting some D1 looks. She actually hit a home run in her freshman title game. Love that field at State College.
Gabby has 5 homers for the year, second in the team.
2-0 Neshannock. Here comes the 0-1. That's up high. And I mentioned Gauntlet's ERA of 0.71 on the year. Giving up 11 earned runs. Now make it 13. Comes the 1-1. That's a pop-up. Right side coming in as right fielder Echoes, and she will make the catch in fair territory along the line. A running catch there.
Has a nice running catch by Eccles.
And Parad had no choice but to stay at first. Ragone had no choice but to stay at first base. So 1 out here. There are 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And Abigail Measle, the first baseman, steps in. First pitch, a strike. Abigail Measle off to Ashland University, right near my cousins. Up to Mansfield. Comes the 0-1. That's down low. Thought maybe I could make a trip some spring. I'm trying to get down to West Palm Beach. To, my mind's going blank. The North Allegheny pitcher committed down there. Comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
A little late swing there by Measle.
Oh, I hate when my mind goes blank like that. North Allegheny pitchers committed, the softball pitcher committed to down in West Palm Beach.
The older you get, the mind goes blank morally, I'll warn you.
Appreciate that. Comes the 1-2. That's swing and a miss, strike 3. But Neshannock able to strike for 2 runs on 2 hits.
2 runs, 2 hits, no errors.
And no errors, and 1 left. We played 1. It's 2-0 Neshannock. You're listening to High School Softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
My clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
And welcome back. Go to the top of the second, Jay. Keys to the game sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. Call Joe Wright, 724-714-4294. Discuss your next painting project. They're booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial properties. Jay, we talked a little bit about the keys to the game. I thought, runs at a premium. You got to take advantage of every single situation. Bentworth did not in the first. Neshannock did.
I'll tell you what, I'd say that's the keys of the game, especially with both these pitchers. They both have a low ERA. And like I said, if you have a chance, you better take advantage of it.
Yeah, how about Addie Fry?
Leading off for the Bearcats, the right fielder, number 33.
Two strikeouts and then got the ground out in that top of the first inning, as Willow Eccles will come in to lead off this top of the second inning. The Neshannock up 2-0 here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Addie a little bit of a rough start with the walk and hit batsman, but she get out of it.
Lefty steps in, Eccles, 306 batting average. Eccles part of the basketball team and the volleyball team. She was all section. Was Willow. Swing and a miss at a fastball there by Addie Fry. The softball playoffs for states start on Monday, June 3rd. Comes the 1-1. There's a strike. And the good news this year, they are putting the winner of the championships at the home field for home field advantage, which is a great thing. Here comes the 1-2. There's strike 3 in the corner. Third strikeout. Addie Fry, bring up Haley Tater.
Left fielder, number 21, Haley Tater.
So if Neshannock able to hang on to this 2-0 lead, it's only top of the second, they will get that home game at Neshannock. And if Union and Mohawk will be able to play home. Union, their field might not have enough seating because you have to go for the PIAA, so I'm sure they'd play a doubleheader in Neshannock or Mohawk or someplace like that, or even play it in Newcastle because they have a turf field up in Newcastle now. You can always do that too. First pitch of ball to Tater.
It's up to the officials to make the decision.
There's a strike. So hopefully we can get all three county teams getting a home playoff game. If not, oh well. The winner of this game will play West Shamokin. Used to be in the WPIL. Swing and a miss. They moved off to District 6 a few years back. Count 1-2 to Haley Tater.
Haley behind that last fastball from Fry.
That one just inside. And the loser of this game gets a road trip out to one of our years-old stomping grounds, hunting grounds, Jay, at Everett, PA.
Yes, it is.
Comes the 2-2. Ground ball, right side, right to the first baseman in Abigail Measle. 3 unassisted, 2 outs. I go through Everett quite a bit.
I used to when my daughter lived in North Carolina, but not anymore.
I'll be going there in about 2 weeks. I'll have to see the father-in-law as Aubrey Logan steps in. Logan, part of the basketball team at Bentworth. Neshannock leads 2-0 here. First pitch strike, swing and a miss to Logan.
Fry's bringing it pretty good now, Lee.
Got 3 strikeouts on the day so far. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yeah, you want to try to take advantage of this bottom of the order if you can, if you're Neshannock, because the top of the order is so deadly in the first 4 hitters. So if you can try to get this bottom of the order taken care of. There's strike 3 at the letters called. 3 up, 3 down. We played an inning and a half. 2-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
For 20 years, Mela Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mela Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between.
Bottom of the second inning, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Calais Biondi will lead things off. First pitch is a strike in the inside corner. 2-0 Neshannock here as we go to the bottom of the second, Jay.
Yes, it's a fast-moving game so far. I shouldn't have said that.
Jeez. Biondi puts the bunt down and dies in front of home plate, and she's going to get the single out of it as the catcher and third baseman and Odell and Lindley sort of collided as they tried to pick up the ball, but somehow, Jay, that ball was spinning about 7 to 10 feet in front of home plate along that third base line.
I tell you what, I'm surprised they should have. I think it would have went foul if they would have left it go, but
yeah, that ball was spinning like almost like digging a hole almost. So I don't know if it would have been or not, but nonetheless, they took a chance as Giordano squares around the bunt. Pulls it back.
They seem to be bunting a lot today more than usual. It's like they must have picked something up from Bentworth, how they do something.
Giordano fouls this one off. Giordano also on the basketball team, a 3-year starter. She's only struck out 5 times this year, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Coming in with a batting average of .364. Comes the 1-1. That's inside. Of course, as a team, they're hitting .419 on the year for the Neshannock.
Yes. They are a good hitting team. There's no doubt about that.
Giordano, one of the seniors on this Neshannock team. Here comes the 2-1. Squares around the bunt, puts it down, and that goes foul. So changing things up. Swing away, bunt, swing away, bunt.
Yep.
Should be swinging away now.
The 2-2 kind of, I imagine she will be. Of course, you never know. They might surprise you, but I don't think so.
So Biondi at first. Giordano with the 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Gauntlet. Fly ball right side. That's going to drift foul. No chance there for Eccles. Saw her make one catch earlier.
Yes.
Along that line, about almost the same place except in fair territory. This one about 15 feet foul.
Didn't have much of a chance at all in that one.
Yeah, not a lot of room along down the foul line, maybe, 20 feet or about 30 feet?
Maybe 30 if you're lucky.
Here comes the 2-2, swing and a miss as she reached for that one. Second strikeout of the day for Gauntlet. One out brings up Kat Nativio.
Catherine Nativio.
She's second team all-section volleyball was Nativio. She hit a solo home run in the quarterfinals to tie the game from the number 9 slot. How about that?
That is something.
First pitch is a wild pitch, goes over the catcher's head and Odell.
That's her only home of the year, too.
So Biondi will go down to second. This is her second wild pitch of the day.
And a hit batsman, too.
Actually, her third wild pitch because that's how Anderson and Nogue both scored. Comes the 1-0. That bunt's foul. Actually, I take that back. The RBI single by Parod. That's how Nogue scored.
Yes.
So only 2 wild pitches on the day. A couple stolen bases. The small ball working out well here for Neshannock right now as they lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Trying to make it 3 in a row. Said they've won 69 of 70 games, which is just outstanding.
They know how to win. Whether it's small ball or it's power ball, they could do either.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 as Gauntlet blows that fastball by her.
Yeah,
so Jay, you get the privilege of seeing 2 of the best pitchers in the WPI, well, right here too. Then you get to see Lexi Hames tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I said Gauntlet getting comparison to Lexi. Some are calling her Lexi Jr. Comes the 1-2, puts the bunt down, right back to Gauntlet, but the sacrifice is going to be complete. Play goes 1-3. How about that, Jay? Bunting with 2 strikes.
Tell you what, that has a lot of faith in a batter to be able to bunt with 2 strikes.
And now you get Miley Anderson up as the runner gets the third.
Miley had a little bunt single the first time up.
So
Showed her speed off.
Biondi at third. Lindley's going to be in about 20 feet in front of the bag along that third base line. Anderson. First pitch swings and misses, strike 1.
It'd be tough playing third base and getting that close when she swings away.
But she has a mask, which is good. I don't understand the baseball players, and some of the softball players don't have a mask on. Comes the 0-1. That's a little down low. Odell tried to frame that as you see catchers doing that all over the place now.
Yes.
Trying to fool the umpires to make it look good.
I like this umpire. He calls it, the arms go up and he calls it, you could hear what he says.
Comes the 1-1, that's up high. Of course, when I umpire slow pitch softball, I don't have to worry about it. Hits the mat, it's a strike.
Unless it's too high.
Yeah, unless it's too high. I have to call it illegal, but at least I don't have to worry about anything else. Count 2-1 to Miley Anderson. Pop up, infield, along the third base line, and the shortstop will take charge, and Zoe McDonald for the third out of the inning. So Neshannock, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. And strand 1, we played 2. It's 2-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
And Mr. Dawson listening to every word we say to the owner, and love Mr. Dawson, but he always gets our mistakes, which I understand. I said a transfer from North Carolina because it said NC.
It's
Newcastle. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Dawson.
I thought it was Newcastle, but I wasn't going to contradict you on year.
First pitch, Kayla Odell. Boy, Dawson would.
Well,
love you, Mr. Dawson. But thank you for that. As we go to the top of the third inning. Kayla Odell steps in, the catcher. Little dribbler back to the mound. Fry will throw over and get the first out. Play goes 1-3. Bring up the top of the order in Sidney Gauntlet. In between innings, we'll have our Maley minute. Gauntlet reached on a hit batter the first time up. Got the whole way around the third. A couple pass balls that Addie Fry was able to get out of it. Hey, at least I got the NC right, just the wrong state. Gauntlet right back up the middle, base hit. What a surprise, she's back on base.
Yeah, she hits the ball.
A 831 on base percentage. And she's on 2 more times here today. Again, the top of this order, Jay. This is where a lot of the damage gets done. And here comes Sophia Gossa. It's only 2-0 to Neshannock here in the top of the third.
She definitely hits the ball well.
Yeah, Gossa, part of the volleyball team. One out here in the top of the third, Neshannock up 2-0. First pitch blows it by her. At the end of the game, we'll have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game and our MVP of the game, sponsored by MVP Insurance. Comes the 0-1, puts the bunt down foul. And we'll try to have a fairly quick recap because Trib Live High School Sports Network coming in to take our spot. I believe Mr. Rebel's coming in. So get to see Mr. Rebel again. He'll have the call for the final 2 games today here from Lily Field. Comes the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs here.
She blew that ball by her.
5 strikeouts in the day for Addie Fry. Bring up Nora Lindley.
Nora struck out her first time up.
Who got an MVP Insurance shirt?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, we try to give them the Lawrence County teams, but when it's obvious, you got to go that way. And they're going to say she swung at that pitch.
I thought she did.
Is the ball in the dirt? Umpire said, yep. Can't appeal that. When the umpire says she went, there's no appealing.
Wasn't very good at a swing that time, but
Lindley struck out her first time. Boy, tall hitter is Nora. Changeup goes down low.
Boy, Fry pulled a string in that one. That was, I think I might be able to hit that ball.
Don't even push it.
You've seen my softball abilities. Maybe my earlier days, not
in the
now.
earlier days, yeah. Check swing there. Count high, ball 2-1. Coach Kramer in his 14th year at Bentworth.
Doing a good job.
Won their first section title in 13 years here this year. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Lindley steps out and thinks about it a little bit. Now coming back in the batter's box.
Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, one hit, no errors, 1 man left. At the end of 2.5, it's Neshannock 2, Bentworth nothing. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Time for your Maley Minute. PIAA individual track medals, Jay. How about Tori Atkins of Laurel? First in the 400-meter with a school record. She finished 3rd as a freshman, 2nd as a sophomore, now 1st as a junior. She also finished 5th in the 200-meter. Jackson Shadle, 1st in the 3,200-meter after 2nd place finish last year. Ellie Wpial of Mohawk finished 3rd in the 300-meter hurdles. We see her on the basketball court and on the soccer field. We see Ellie. Sarah Rowe of Shenango, 3rd in the long jump. Jaden Kirkwood of Newcastle, 4th in the shot put. Anna McKinley of Shenango, 4th in the shot put. Her sister got a gold medal at States at Hickory 8 years ago. Alexa Geiwitz of Laurel, 5th in the shot put. Ava Koski of the Neshannock and Delana Sturgeon of Elwood City tied for 5th in the high jump. Cotton Fadrizi of Shenango, 6th in the shot put and 5th in the discus with a personal record. And Maria Bryant, 5th, and Zoe Bupp, 7th of Shenango, both medaled in the discus. That's your Maley Minute, sponsored by Maley Chiropractic, as leading off is Jaden Nogue. Takes the first pitch up high, ball 1. She was hit by a pitcher first time up and came around the score. Onto the RBI single by Gabby Parad. Now you can go back to charging your phone, Jay.
Okay.
Fouls this one off, does Jaden. Yeah, Jade. I had this stat earlier. I did not update the stats, but Jaden Nogue, Bowling Green, she started off hitting about 300 on the year. So Nalia's at Fordham. She was hitting 275 early in the year. I forgot to update that stat as we get kind of busy as Nogue swings and misses strike 2. But they're playing, which is impressive at Bowling Green and at Fordham.
Those Nogue's all hit, though.
Here comes the 1-2. That's up high. Coach G in the house.
Oh, I figured she'd be here.
I asked her how her golf game is. She says, great, and so is my pickleball game. We won't ask. Yeah, we'll stay away from that subject.
That was a very sore subject for me.
Here comes the 2-2 to Nogue. Just gets a piece of it.
Just say my pickleball career is over.
Yeah,
before it started.
I'm always looking for golf lessons. I should get Coach G. I think would be tough though, that he taking golf lessons. I think she'd be.
Oh, I think she'd really.
How come you're swinging that way?
I'm sure she would.
But you'd probably learn a lot though.
She ain't afraid to tell you what she thinks, which is good.
Comes to 2-2. That's up high over the head. Ball 3. Yeah, I love Coach G to death. Over 700 career wins. What she did with that young Neshannock team this year, making it to the WPL semifinals, and I believe the quarterfinals of the States, if I'm not mistaken. Count 3-2 to Jaden Nogay, who was part of that basketball team. Payoff pitch, gets a piece of it. Gauntlet, usually a lot of strikeouts, only 2 through the first 2 innings.
Neshannock's making good contact.
Well, talking to Coach Lash, Bentworth, Neshannock, they're used to seeing these pitchers. Well, of course, Neshannock is because they face Boyd from Autumn Boyd from Laurel twice a year, so they're used to, or maybe 3, maybe 4 times a year, depending on the playoffs. Payoff pitch in the dirt, ball 4. Nogay gets the leadoff walk. So you don't have to break out the pitching machine to replicate, do the replica of the pitcher to throw hard. So Bentworth maybe not used to seeing. Of course, Les Gauntlet throws batting practice. So Addie Fry steps in.
She does everything else. She might pitch batting practice too.
First pitch outside, ball 1. Trying to see if Addie Fry, see if they had a list on here of a sacrifice, but does not look like, does not have a sacrifice fly. Fry does everything else though. And she puts the squares around the bunt, misses it, and Nogay is out at second on the steal attempt. Great throw there by Kayla Odell. Play goes 4-6. Yeah, Fry just put the bat out to try to distract Odell, but she had none of that, Jay. Threw a great strike down to shortstop Zoe McDonald for the first out of the inning. Counts 2-0 to Addie Fry.
That's not too often that you not get Jade Nogay stealing.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nogay, it's her first time she's been caught stealing all year. She had 19 stolen bases. So to your point, Jay, yes.
That was definitely a perfect throw from Odell. I thought Nogay had it beat, but that ball was right there.
Had to be a perfect throw. Fry pops it up infield, giving chase is Odell, and that falls just behind us. And we thank California University, by the way. We're underneath a 10.
Yeah,
so
that might have hit you in the head, Lee.
Nah. Almost hit one behind. One of the fans back here saying it might have hit him in the head almost. That might have happened last night's 6A championship game in the baseball. When the game's only run. Count goes 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 up high, ball 3. Yeah, 6A championship. Smith's first home run, Mason Smith's first home run of the year. Hit deep left field, and it looks like, as far as we can tell, maybe off the hat or off the head of the left fielder and bounced over the fence for the game's only run. Comes the payoff pitch. Got down low, ball 4, so another walk. 2 walks back to back, but one out because of the caught stealing. So Gabby Perraud with the game's only RBI. But it is 2-0 to Neshannock, and we're going to get a courtesy runner. Sponsored by Castle Asphalt.
Looks like we have the Pirate Parrot and one of the pierogies out there.
Yeah, they're sponsoring today's Elena Frangel. Yep, Frangel will come in to run.
Number 10, Alina Frangel.
So Frangel, her nickname's Beaner.
What is it?
Beaner.
Beaner. Okay.
Beaner. Yeah, Beaner Frangel. So I might as well say the good thing, there is no Henry sighting here today.
You had to say it, Lee.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to say it until Elena came in, so. First pitch just is a strike on the outside corner to Gabby Parad. Love Henry to death. He's trying to recruit me for fast pitch tournaments right now. And I was like, I said, don't even talk to me till after state playoffs.
That's the most important thing in your life right now, the playoffs.
Well, second thing. Parad, line drive, shortstop, caught, throw over the first, double play. Zoe McDonald throws a strikeout out there on the line out by Parad. Play goes 6-3, so no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Played 3, no score, or 2-0 to Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
2-0 Neshannock as we start the top of the fourth inning. Not much Frangel can do there, Jay, as Parad hit it right on the nose to McDonald at short, but not much he can do.
Well, she made a nice strong play, throw to first base, too.
Yes, I mean, Frangel, you're already taking off as the pitch comes out of the hand, so you're already leaning that way. So
Number 9, Zoe McDonald.
Good break there for Bentworth to get out of the inning. So cleanup hitter, hey, why not? Zoe McDonald will lead off. She struck out her first time up. 6 strikeouts in a day for Addie Fry. She fouls this one off. I mentioned earlier, Addie Fry going to be off to Providence. She was last year's HSSN Player of the Year. First team All-State. She's the youngest of 7 children, is Addie Fry.
I didn't realize that.
Comes the 0-1. Outside, I was the youngest of 5.
Yes.
But 7, I couldn't even.
I don't think Mom could have handled a couple more, Lee.
Not like us.
Yeah. Start with me and end up with you. She had her hands full.
Ground ball, shortstop. Biondi throws over a low throw, but gets him out.
Nice scoop.
First baseman, Kylie.
Abigail Measle with the scoop. Not the best of throws, but Measle takes care of her teammate. One out, bring up Kylie Glaze with the hardest hit ball. Well, one of the hardest hit balls, but it went foul.
I would say it was the hardest hit ball.
Could have been a 3-0 lead in the first inning, but the ball went foul on the left field line. Swings at this one and misses. Might be a different ball game, Jay, if Bentworth has that 3-0 lead and a different feel to the game instead of falling behind 2-0.
Yeah, and Neshannock might have done something different, too, instead of how they played.
Glaze swings and misses at that one, strike 2. Yeah, thanks everybody here at California University for taking good care of us. Got the 10 up here today, which greatly, greatly appreciate that. Don't have to worry about our equipment overheating.
And my head overheating.
That's a ball. We'll have coverage tomorrow here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Scotty's play at 11 o'clock. The Warriors of Mohawk play at 3:30. We'll have both games here on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Here comes the 1-2. That's lined in the center field for a base hit. The Glazes hit the ball hard twice.
Right up through the middle. Fry didn't have a chance to even get her glove down.
Right fielder, Willow Eccles.
So Eccles will come in, and I think we're going to get a pinch runner for Glaze, I believe, here. So when you only have 10 players, it's obvious who the pinch runner is going to be. It's going to be Jordan Johnson.
That's a good call, Lee.
Yeah, thank you.
Reports of a dog walked in a vehicle. It is a white GMC SUV.
So Jordan Johnson is your courtesy or your pinch runner. So Johnson will go into that slot.
Number 3, Jordan Johnson will run for Blaze. Jordan Johnson.
Yeah, she's a freshman on this team. Again, four juniors, 3 sophomores, and 3 freshmen on this Bentworth team. I think they might be heard from next year. As Eckel swings and a miss, strike 1. And again, Neshannock, you got Addie Fry coming back.
Neshannock only has 3 seniors, I believe.
Yeah, they got 2 seniors on their team, so this could be another rematch from next year. Bunts it in the air. Parad coming back, makes the catch, and the ball goes in the center field as the runner took off the second. He's going to go to first, and that's a double play. Johnson took off on the foul ball, thinking maybe the ball was in fair territory. The throw goes the whole way down to second base. Parad made the mistake in throwing down the second. The ball goes in the center field, and all you have to do is throw off to get the out. So play goes unofficially. It goes 2-8-3. How about that? You don't hear that too often unless you live in the Butler phone area. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Played 3.5. 2-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network.
More and more, people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning. Pirate Parrot throwing out some souvenirs out there. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Go back to that play, Jay. So Parada, she is running back towards us, towards the fence, making that catch in foul territory. But Johnson not on the same page, the pinch runner.
She must not have knew what was going on. And she didn't look at the coach. The coach probably would have told her, get back. And she went into second base and turned around and wasn't sure what she was doing.
And Quinn lines the second pitch for a base hit. A leadoff single for Gabby Quinn. Yeah, because Johnson got up from second. She started running the third, and it's like, that's not going to happen.
First baseman, Abigail Measle.
So Abigail Measle struck out her first time up. 2-0 Neshannock here in the bottom of the 4th. And we got 2 shutouts coming. Squared around it's a strike. Mr. Dawson says all 3 Lawrence County opponents have a combined 1 senior on them. That's on Chartiers Houston. The Neshannock Union Mohawk combined for 10 seniors. All teams likely to have a chance to get back to Cal U. Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Measle squares around, gets it. It's down. A very good one. Third baseman Fields throws and gets him out of first. Going around too far at second base and barely getting back in was Gabby Quinn.
Boy, that was close.
Sacrifice complete, goes 5-3.
Callie Biondi.
And Biondi will step in. We gave a shout out to James Dawson. We gave a shout out to Mr. Frangel and Henry. We get 2 more to give as Biondi steps in. First pitch down low. Mr. John Yearge tuning in, Jay.
Oh, really?
The big man himself. And then he wants us to give a special shout out to Mark Schoss.
Oh.
The late Schossy, his head would be a Neshannock graduate. Boy, would he be enjoying this broadcast. There's no way we'd be on it.
No. And he'd be doing the talking.
Yes. Strike, swing and a miss. Count goes 1-1 to Callie Biondi. Yeah, unfortunately, Schossy died in a tragic car accident about 5-6 years ago. Actually, anniversary's coming up in a couple weeks. Unfortunately, a bad anniversary. The late, great Mark Schoss. Comes the 1-1. That's fouled back. Do you think he'd be telling Mr. Dawson what to do? How?
Yes.
What a great man of useful knowledge and all kinds of knowledge.
But he was set in his ways.
It's just a tad.
You did his way, or you heard about it. I never got the privilege of broadcasting with him, but I was with you when you were, and it was interesting sometimes.
Another wild pitch as that ball goes the whole way back to the screen. The third wild pitch of the day, and Quinn will go to third base. Infield's probably going to have to come in now with one out, you would think. And the count 2-2.
Looked like they did come in a couple steps.
Yeah, they're still playing fairly back here. Interesting conceding the run. Comes the 2-2. And she swung, strike three. Half-hearted swing there, fold, that's 2 outs.
Second baseman, Ali Giordano.
Well, if we and Neshannock wins this broadcast, we'll end our broadcast with a Chaucy famous saying, and you know what that is. So
yes.
we will end the broadcast with that if Neshannock pulls this off. Giordano steps in, ground ball right side. Logan up with it, throws, gets. Play goes 4-3, so Neshannock strands another runner. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. He played 4. It's 2-0. Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Firefly Solar is a proud sponsor of LC SportsNet. From our regional business partnership to our community benefits agreement with local schools, Firefly Solar is dedicated to being an outstanding neighbor and beacon of economic support to the Lawrence County community. Let's create a stronger energy infrastructure while preserving the agricultural beauty of Lawrence County. Visit fireflysolarpa.com for more info about the Firefly Solar project. Firefly Solar, creating a brighter future in Lawrence County.
Yeah, it looks like the Pirate Bear might be trying to coach first base, Jay.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to leave. Yeah, the Pierogies were at the baseball game last night having the Pierogi races down at Wild Thing Park.
Oh, were they?
Yes, all 6 games they down at Wild Thing Park are able to get them in. This game was scheduled for yesterday at noon.
There's no way they could have played yesterday.
Or actually, excuse me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
This was scheduled today for today.
Yeah. First pitch up high, ball 1. Actually, this game was scheduled for Thursday, or for, when.
It was scheduled for today.
Yeah, originally.
Yes.
I know I was going to get something from Dotson and say, come on. Yeah, because the Union and Mohawk game was scheduled for yesterday. They decided to keep this set up here and then move everything from Wednesday to Friday.
Very smart move.
Haley Tater steps in, swinging a miss. Strike 2.
That rain yesterday was miserable.
2-0 Neshannock here at the top of the 5th inning. 2 hits in the day for Bentworth. Pitch outside. You're going to see if she swung. Nope.
I didn't think she swung in that one.
No, I didn't think so either, but you never know. By the way, Chaucy's June 29th of 2017, so it's been almost 7 years.
Wow.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 strikeouts in the day bring up Aubrey Logan. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to get the call from Mr. Mike Azadian. Oh, the Pierogies are off to our left, Jay, getting ready for maybe a pierogi race. Oh. Looks like Cheese Chester is in the house. No Jalapeno Hannah. She was at the baseball game. Swing and a miss, strike 1, so maybe she a little too well done, maybe.
Worn out from last night's race. How about that?
She won a lot of races over the week, over the 2 days. I think she won at least 3 or 4 of them. Comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging.
She had a late night like you did, except she just took the day off and you were here.
Yeah. a joy to have a late night with what calling a no-hitter.
And a victory.
Here comes the 0-2. Swung that one, strike three, so 2 straight strikeouts here to start this 5th inning.
The catcher,
8 on the day. Kayla Odell. So Addie Fry, the Providence commit. Pitching well here after that shaky start, Jay. A hit batsman and a walk.
She hasn't walked a batter since and gave up only 2 hits. Both were nice hard singles, though.
Yeah, one by Gauntlet and one by Glaze. First pitch, Odell swings and misses.
Glaze hit the ball twice really hard.
Comes the 0-1. She swings and misses at that one.
That fastball right by her.
Bentworth struggled with Autumn Boyd at Laurel, but they clawed 2 runs to win that semifinal match. There's strike 3 called at the knees, just striking out the side. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, my friend. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Potato Pete trying to hold them off. And he will. Congratulations to Potato Pete, today's winner of the pierogi race.
And there you have it. Sponsored by LCAP.
You couldn't have called it any better, Lee.
Oh, they did a great job. So congratulations to Potato Pete winning today's first pierogi race. I love pierogies. Good stuff.
Oh, my picnic here next week, there will be lots of pierogies.
9-1-2 hitters for Neshannock. Trying to tack on. They scored that 2 in the first inning. Oh, Gabby Perot with an RBI single, and Miley Anderson scoring on a wild pitch. That's it. Lativio sacrificed her first time up.
They've left runners on 3 out of the first 4 innings, but they got the 2 runs in the first. But after that, they just keep leaving people on base.
Yeah, they've screened 3 here so far through the first 4 innings. Lativia fouls this one off. Well, we expected this kind of game, Jay. Expected a pitcher's duel, and it's lived up to it so far. The thing I'm surprised a little bit about is Gauntlet only has 3 strikeouts on the day.
Like you said, Neshannock's used to seeing fast pitching, so it's right up their alley.
Yeah, I mean, you have that little pitcher, so it's good to have that. What Coach Lash said, you don't have to break out a pitching machine too much. The ball goes in the dirt. Lativia pulls the bat back. She was bunting, trying to get that bunt. Lindley was charging, did not get it down. Well-played game, though, so far between these 2 teams.
Both are playing excellent defense. Other than the wild pitches, and it hits Batman.
Swinging a pitch down low, strike 2.
She knows it. Saying, what did I do that for? But she still has a good strike left.
At the end of this game, we'll have our MVP of the game, or player of the game. MVP sponsored by MVP Insurance. Comes the 1-2, swing and a miss there, strikeout number 4 on the day. 1 out, bring up top of the order, Miley Anderson. Maley Chiropractic sponsors the play of the game. Visit Dr. Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, and Kelsey Bowser, voted best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. Anderson with her great speed, 1 for 2 in the day. First pitch, ball in the dirt, ball 1, and there was Lindley charging because of the slap hitter of Anderson.
She was trying that time, just didn't get a pitch to hit.
2-0 Neshannock here in the bottom of the 5th. Comes the 1-0. There's the slap off the pitcher's glove and into center field for a base hit. Just a little check swing there by Anderson.
was hard hit enough off of Conklin's glove and into center field. Shortstop with no chance for it.
Yeah, that ball down by her ankle area. She did, like you said, got the glove on it, but it trickles out to center field. So a one-out single. And dangerous Jaden Nogue, who does not have an official at bat. She was hit by pitch and walked.
Jaden has some power, too.
Oh, yeah.
For her stature, I'm surprised how much power she has.
And gets the bunt down, and it's a fair ball, and she's thrown out at first base. Nice play there by Lindley. Fielded that ball right on the line, but the sacrifice complete, goes 5-3.
Pitcher, Addie Fry.
That ball is head right on the line. Lindley not taking any chances. Had to get that ball away quickly, though, Jay.
Oh, yes. For Anderson to get the ball, you have to.
So bring up Addie Fry. Got to be very careful here if you're Bentworth, trailing 2-0.
You definitely don't want to fall any further behind.
And runner takes off for third and slides in safely. Again, Lindley playing in front of the bag. Anderson takes advantage of with her second stolen base of the day.
Yeah, but third baseman's in quite a couple steps all the time, so it's hard to get back to take that throw.
Comes the 1-0 to Fry. That's outside ball 2. Yes, and Neshannock scouted it well, I guess.
Yes. Odell tried to frame that pitch. No avail. Ball 2.
Yeah, do you pitch around Fry when you got Gabby Perrod sitting on deck with a .431 batting average? That's down low, ball 3. Perrod has 20 RBIs on the year. Boy, Neshannock love to get an extra run here. Leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Any cushion would be good.
Comes the 3-0. That's outside ball 4. So Fry will get her second walk. Frangel should come back in. She will. Frangel will be your courtesy runner again. So can Perrod come up with a clutch hit?
Number 10, Alina Frangel.
Said they've already stranded 3.
Alina Frangel.
Got Perrod, a 3-year starter at the catcher position.
They only have 4 hits, too.
Yeah, one of those 2 seniors on the team. Comes the first pitch. Ground ball. It's going to find its way off the shortstop's glove. Lands behind second base. Everybody is safe. So a 2-out single for Gabby Perrod. She's got her second RBI in the day. Anderson scores. Frangel ends up at second base. 3-0 to Neshannock.
That was a hard hit ball, but I thought the shortstop was going to come up with it, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah, had to go to her left, and they said went off of McDonald's glove.
Aubrey Ragon.
So Ragon, the courtesy runner for Perrod as Gabby Quinn steps in. So Frangel at second, Ragon at first.
Quinn had a nice hard single her last time up.
First pitch down low. So can Neshannock get more?
They need a big clutch hit here.
Now they just got 1.
They need another one. 3 runs isn't too much against Conklin and her teammates.
There's a strike at the knees. Yeah, because you got the top of the order coming up when you know Conklin's going to probably get on base.
Yes.
She'll find a way. I mean, 840 on base percentage. I think she's going to find a way.
I'm sure Fry's not going to pitch around her.
Fly ball, right field. Eccles goes back, and she will make the catch on Gabby Quinn, the Kent State commit. But Neshannock gets an important run, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and they strand 2. We played 5, 3-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Fans, it's time for our
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
WPIAL and high school athletics. At Penn West, we believe the
And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning, Jay. We got 2 more broadcasts, Union and Mohawk tomorrow, 11 o'clock and 3:30. But once these teams get into the state playoffs, it's a different story because we can't do the broadcasts anymore. We'll have to pay for them because we have an agreement with NFHS Sports Network that we can do these games for audio. But once you get into state playoffs, it's a little different story. So if you can help support that cause, please go to the LCAP website, which you're on right now, or get a hold of James Dawson and see what we can work out to try to get your business on the air. And a lot of listeners part of this broadcast, so you'll get a lot of coverage if you can gladly support this sports network and the teams. And a great change up by Addie Fry on the first pitch by Gonklick.
She about screwed herself into the ground in that swing.
Haven't seen that pitch too often today, but that was outstanding.
That's in her arsenal.
Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yeah, again, so we cannot have to pay for every broadcast in each round. That gets more expensive to do. So had great support last year. Hopefully we can get the support this year. Greatly appreciate the business. Here comes the 0-2. Ground ball, shortstop. Biondi throws, and she's safe at first base as the ball a little low of a throw. Great throw, or heads up there by Gauntlet. See what they give her. They're going to give her an infield single on that play.
I wasn't sure if that ball was dropped or not, Lee.
It was a low throw. I think it went in and out of her glove. As I was screamed by the catcher and the home plate umpire. But again, Gauntlet, guess what? On base again.
Yep, that's nothing new.
Gossa will step in. She fouls this one off. Yeah, Gauntlet with a head-first slide in the first base, which not recommended.
Do you agree with that? Do you get there quicker?
I don't think so.
I think that you should run through.
I think running through, in my opinion, is the best way to go also. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup stays up high.
That's the first couple changeups Fry's thrown. She might have threw one other one that I remember.
Comes the 1-1. That's outside ball 2.
Third time through the batting order, she's probably has to change things up a little bit.
I know I would, back in the days, I would maybe slide head first, and it just doesn't seem like it, doesn't make sense now that you're older. But you see it happening. There comes the 2-1. Fly ball, left center field. Nogue will make the diving catch in left center field. Great play, Jaden Nogue.
I'll tell you what, I didn't think she had a chance at all to get that ball, and she come out of nowhere, dove for it, and come up with a catch. Beautiful play by Nogue.
And there's a Melee Chiropractic nominee for play of the game right there. Covered a lot of ground. Bring up Nora Lindley.
She went about as far as she could go without missing that ball.
And Gauntlet had to hold at first base. She thought maybe that was going to drop, but it did not. She had to go back to first, so Lindley will step in. Struck out twice here today. First pitch outside, ball 1. Yeah, Mr. Dotson letting us know that the week 1 football schedule, or week 0 football game schedule is already set. He's already thinking 2 months in advance. Lindley fouls it off. Newcastle versus General McLean, Neshannock versus Mohawk, Laurel versus Elwood City, Shenango versus New Brighton, the Hounds of Wilmington versus Greenville, and Union, they're scrimmaging.
What day is that on, Lee?
Week 0, usually the Pitch going to be up high, ball 1, ball 2. Usually the week before Memorial Day is week 0, somewhere around there.
Okay.
But he's thinking 2 months in advance. I'm thinking 2-month break. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Neshannock leads 3-0 here in the top of the 6th inning. Comes the 2-2, swing and a miss. Lindley goes down for the 3rd time today. 10 strikeouts for Addie Fry. Bring up Zoe McDonald.
Zoe ground out to short her last time up.
Only players have not struck out is Glaze and Gonklick today. Every other player in the lineup is at least 1 strikeout. First pitch, strike 1, swinging.
Looks like they're timing up Fry a little bit in the last couple innings, especially this inning. They're hitting the ball hard.
Comes the 0-1. That's fouled off. Dotson is hanging on every word we say, Jay. August 23rd.
Okay. He must be listening.
You know he's not teaching.
Now, he could be there. He has a unique way of teaching.
Here comes the 0-2, just low and outside. Great pitch there by Addie Fry, Jay.
Yes. Definitely. So he wasn't sure what to do with it. Luckily, it was a ball.
Again, we'll have a quick recap at the end of this one so we can get the chirps set up for the next game. Ground ball, right side. Fielded there by Giordano. Throws over the first for the 3rd out. No runs and a hit, no errors. 1 left, go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Union trying to tack on to a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, trying to win their 3rd WPIL championship.
In a row.
As Abigail Measle, thank you. The Ashland commit, also on the basketball team.
The first baseman,
Gabby Prod, by the way, also going to Ashland, so they'll be teammates eventually, Prod and Measle.
Maybe roommates, too. His team seemed very close.
First pitch lined in the left center field for a base hit. So Measle aboard.
He definitely lined that ball right up center field.
So Biondi will step in. Biondi, you would think, be squaring around the bunt here. She does. Misses it, strike 1. Yeah, Coach Lash, just cyber school mentor at Shenango. They did set the WPIL record last year with 48 straight wins before losing that game in the semifinals last year. And the offensive conference done because Coach Nogue had a word with Biondi. Lindley in at 3rd. Put the bunt down, and it's missed. Strike 2 as Biondi runs down the 3rd base thinking it was strike 3, but it's strike 2 on the wild pitch, and Measle will go down to 2nd base. 4th wild pitch of the day. So they're going to say, yeah, definitely 0-2. So the umpire rules that she attempted to bunt that. Now they're going to discuss and see if it was a foul ball. Because umpires are going to discuss and see if that, because Measle took off her second base. The original ruling was that Biondi missed the bunt, and it was a wild pitch. Measle took off the second base. So now they're going to discuss and see if it was a foul ball, and they're going to give Measle second base. And that's what I thought the correct call was. I didn't think she made contact with that ball, Jay.
I actually looked down at my score sheet, so I didn't see what happened there.
That's all right then.
So I can't make an honest opinion.
So the count's 0-2. Again, do not trust any umpires looking at the scoreboard and saying, please change it. Count goes to 0-2. And fouls it off the glove. But the catcher, Odell, couldn't hang on to that one.
Might have come off her bat, too. Sounded like it hit the bat, then the glove.
Yeah. Only 4 strikeouts in the day, which is I'm still stunned about.
I think it's because Neshannock's seen all the faster pitchers during the year.
That pitch down low up high, ball 1. And Gonkla coming in with 255 on the year. Right up there with Lexi Hames, which will be pitching tomorrow for Seneca Valley. Triple header tomorrow. Triple header here today from Lily Field. Comes the 1-2. Ground ball is going to go foul. 3-0 Neshannock here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we go to the 7th, 5, 6, 7 hitters for Bentworth.
Try to go to right field with that outside pitch. Just foul.
Again, at the end of this game, we'll have a couple deliveries. There are a couple words to hand out. We'll try to hand them out quickly. Foul ball is going to go out of play. They still have some time in between games. They'll drag in the fields and everything, but we need to make sure the Trib does get their equipment set up here. The great Dawn Rebel to our left is in the house. Measle at second. Comes the 1-2. Change up and a good one, strike 3. Biondi way out in front of that one.
She did not know what to do with that pitch. Beautiful change up. That's probably the best one she's thrown all day.
So Giordano will step in. Neshannock with a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Giordano, one of those 2 seniors on the team. First pitch up outside. Nice stop there by Odell.
Neshannock would like to get another insurance run here.
Our scoring recap today is going to be sponsored by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen at the end of this one. And my batteries are getting low on my commercial disc. Comes the 1-0, that's fouled off. Nice crowd on hand between Neshannock and Bentworth. Again, we'll be back down here tomorrow, 11 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast style.
I'll be here.
Yeah, you and Mr. Dotson. I'll come down for the afternoon affair between South Park and Mohawk. Comes the 1-1. Squares around the bunt. It's a good one in front. Catcher fields, throws, and gets. So Adele, play goes 2-3, and on the play, Measle goes the 3rd. Sacrifice complete, 2-3.
Catherine Nativio.
Boy, the Neshannock's done a great job bunting today, Jay.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised they don't seem to bunt that much when I've seen them play. But
well, when you got a pitcher like Gonkla, you got to do the little things and try to move runners and play that small ball. And they've done a great job of that here today as Nativio step in.
And every one of the players are bunting, not just certain ones. Some teams, they only have 1 or 2 will bunt, the rest automatically swing away. Neshannock, anybody bunts at any time.
Nativio for 1, change-up, swing, strike 1. And if you're Bentworth and Gonkla, you do not want the top of the order to come up.
Because Molly Anderson does have 2 hits.
And scored 2 runs.
And 3 times up the bat.
Yep. Yeah, she's been a nuisance if you're Bentworth. Comes the 0-1 to Nativio, swing and a miss.
Tying that fastball.
Yeah, Anderson, as you mentioned, 2 for 3, 2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored. we'll have our work cut out for us for a player of the game.
Not sure. Play the game, I have my idea pretty well set.
Here comes the 0-2. That's a fouled up out of play. Yes, another year just about done.
We still get the states.
We get 2 weeks of state playoffs and then take a break, go golfing, swimming, and everything else, and back at it in the fall.
I'm going fishing. Hope to be doing a lot of fishing this summer once the season's over.
Here comes the 0-2. Change up. Just stays high. Gauntlet and basically the whole team was ready to walk off. Gauntlet takes her mask off and can't believe it.
I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful pitch.
That almost looked like a slow pitch.
Yeah.
With about a 7-foot arc.
Yeah.
But it just stayed up a little high.
It was high, definitely high.
Gauntlet takes the mask off, grins and can't believe it, and puts the mask back on. Count goes to 1-2. Here comes fastball. That's outside.
Both pitchers seem to be throwing more change-ups in the last couple innings. You noticed that?
Yeah.
Like I said, third, fourth time through the lineup, you got to change it up.
I love that changeup. That was just gorgeous. Just stayed just a tad high.
Yeah. Nativio couldn't hit that, I believe, if you tried.
Here comes the 1-2 to Nativio. That stays outside, ball 2. 3-0 to Neshannock here in the bottom of the 6th with a runner on third base and Abigail Measle. Again, Trib High School Sports Network will have the call for the next 2 games here from Lily Field. You can check them out. tribhssn.triblive.com. Come the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they strand 1. Do or die 7th coming up for Bentworth. 3-0 to Neshannock. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Do or die 7th inning for the Neshannock Lancers. For the Bentworth Bearcats, excuse me. Glaze, Eccles, and Tater. Glaze, one of the 3 hits today. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Lancers. No runs on 3 hits for the Bearcats. At the end of this one, I said we'll hand out our 2 awards. If everything stays put, we'll hand out awards during the ceremony during the silver medals for Bentworth, and we'll turn things over to our PA announcer for the announcements for the medal, hopefully gold-winning medals for the Neshannock Lancers. Still some work to do.
Glaze hit the ball twice very, very hard. The one cleared the left field fence, except it was foul, and the last time she lashed a single right up the middle.
And first pitch is a strike. And again, I just go back that first inning, Jay, that she hit that 3-run home run, but it went foul. If that's fair, what it might be.
You never know.
And there's strike 2.
Last year, Neshannock's lost had a bad inning, and that they never got to score.
Count goes 0-2, and they finally found the 50-50 winner. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Right fielder, Willow Eccles.
11 strikeouts, Addie Fry. 1 out here in the 7th. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to buy a 50-50, Jay, and do our Chaucy toss.
Well, I think we won last time we bought it because you got a steak dinner out of it.
Which I like.
I'm sure.
First pitch, swing and a miss. 2 outs away from Number 3 in a row. Strike 2 in the corner. That steak dinner was pretty good, too.
It was real good. I know how you like your steak.
Oh, you better believe it. Comes the 0-2, going right at him, strike 3. 1 out away, the Neshannock Lancers from the three-peat.
Left fielder, Haley Tater.
12 strikeouts on the day. That rough start by Neshannock, Jay, or by Addie Fry, but boy, she's bared down.
I'll tell you what, she's been throwing a lot of strikes.
And just like that, you jinxed her, Jay. First pitch outside.
Remember, there's no jinxing. We're not going to talk about that, Lee. Last time we talked about jinx, we got blasted. So
that ball inside, ball 2. 3-0 Neshannock, 1 out away from a three-peat.
I think Mr. Dotson just texted you something.
He wanted the immaculate inning, but not going to happen because it's a 2-0 count. Comes the 2-0. That's outside, ball 3. Addie Fry's only walked one person. That was the second batter of the game.
She hit the first batter and walked the second one, and she's been under control ever since.
Comes the 3-0. There's a strike. Then we're down to their final out. Trailing 3-0 here at the top of the 7th. 3-1, swing and a miss. Fry battling right back.
Is she going to strike out the sides for the victory?
We will find out. She struck out the side in the 5th. Trying to do it here to end it. Comes the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Game will travel, go on just a little bit longer as Aubrey Logan will step in.
Aubrey Logan.
She struck out twice here today. One of those 12 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. That's outside. So Addie's starting to, I don't know if she's trying to maybe overthrow a little bit here.
I think that one she did.
Sensing the ending here. Checks the wrist coach. Comes the 1-0. That's fouled off to the screen. Good thing is you have a 3-run lead. Neshannock scored those 2 runs in the 1st and 1 in the 5th. One pitch coming to Aubrey Logan. That hits her in the knee, and that one's going to sting. Try to walk that one off. They hit her in the left knee. She'll limp up the first base, but looks like she'll be okay. And Coach Lash is going to come out and have a talk with Addie Fry right now. Good conference. But that brings up the tying run, Jay. And you do not want to see Gauntlet come up the plate. They're going to check out. They're going to check out Logan.
You definitely don't want Gauntlet.
And the thing is, they do not have a replacement. She's got to run.
Can't they put?
Because Johnson went into the pinch run for Glaze. She's in that spot in the lineup. So they do not have another runner. So she's going to have to tough this out. Just trying to look at my lineup card again. There's only 10 players on this roster. So then they are, but she's going to stay in the game. So Tater at second, Logan at first. Tying run coming up to the plate, and Kayla Odell with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th or top of the 7th inning. Odell 0 for 2 in the day. Choking up in the bat, trying to make contact. She does. Pop up. Second base. And they collide, and the ball is
down the ground.
Caught.
No, it isn't.
Neshannock wins the game. Outfield, they do hang on. I don't know if second baseman Giordano caught it or Nogue caught it. I do not know who.
Well, Nogue, it looked like it come out of Nogue's glove to me.
But the umpire rules out, so it was caught. The Neshannock Lancers win the 2A championship in dramatic style at the end. Again, do not know who caught that final out, was Giordano or Nogue. Giordano went out to it. Nogue came in. They collided. Ball was somehow caught by one of those two.
Well, I watched the ball come out of Nogue's glove. I thought it hit the ground, but it must have went into Giordano's glove laying on the field.
Yeah, I just watched the umpire, and the umpire put the arm up and had the catch. So Neshannock wins 3-0. How about that?
You have to give an assist to Nogue.
So we're going to take a quick break. Final score, Neshannock wins the 2A championship 3-0. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Business community.
And welcome back as Bentworth receiving their silver medals. 3-0, 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Neshannock. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Bentworth. Quick scoring recap sponsored by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen. Family owned and operated general contractors for 4 generations. Miley Anderson, actually for Bentworth, a hit batsman and a walk, but they would strand those 2 in a couple pass balls, the second and third.
Left fielder number 3,
Bentworth would strike out, and a ground out the short. Bottom of the first inning, the Neshannock would single Miley Anderson, stole second as Jaden Oke was hit by a pitch. They both stole the base. Gabby Perab would come out with a clutch one-out single to make the score 2-0 after Miley Anderson would score on a wild pitch to make it 1-0. Neshannock would tack on an extra run in the bottom of the 5th inning, a leadoff single by Anderson. And then Addie Fry would walk, and then with 2 outs, Gabby Perab will get her second RBI of the day and make it 3-0. Bentworth would really make an adjustment there in the 7th. They struck out 2, their first 2 outs, but a walk and a hit batsman to put runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Kayla Odell would pop up in the shallow center field right behind second base. Do not know if Odell or Nogue made the catch, but one of them did. So the final Neshannock 3-0, Jay.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a catch. I saw the ball come out of Nogue's glove, and then I thought it went to the ground, but Giordano, she come up with it somehow.
And now we're going to turn things over to our PA announcer for the winning medals for Neshannock. Actually, hold up. Yeah, we're going to turn things over, and then we'll hand out our awards real quick at the end of this one as Bentworth is receiving their silver medal. Turn things over to our PA announcer for the handing out of the gold medals.
And now, your Class 2A softball champions, the Neshannock Lancers. Center fielder number 1, Jaden Nogue. Second baseman number 2, Ali Giordano. Outfielder number 3, Ella Skodak. First baseman and pitcher number 4, Abigail Measle. Left fielder number 5, Miley Anderson. Right fielder number 7, Catherine Nativio. Pitcher number 8, Addie Fry. Outfielder number 10, Alina Frangel. Infielder number 12, Gianna DeSalvo. Catcher number 14, Gabby Parad. Shortstop number 21, Callie Biondi. Outfielder number 22, Gianna Capabianco. Team manager number 23, Gianna O'Reilly. Third baseman number 24, Gabby Quinn. Outfielder number 42, Aubrey Ragone. Infielder number 54, Gianna Paglia. Principal, Luca Passarelli. Athletic trainer, Barb Kennard. Volunteer coach, Arlen Nogue. Volunteer coach, Kyle Piper. Athletic director, Bob Burks. Athletic director, Ed Fry. Assistant coach, Donnie Nogue. Assistant coach, Kit Lash. And head coach, Jackie Lash.
How about that, Jay?
Here to present the WPIAL Championship Trophy to the Neshannock Lancers is the Pirate Parrot.
So the Pirate Parrot going to hand out our trophy presentations, but
on a great season.
Time for our Melee Chiropractic play of the game, Jay, and where else can we go but the Jaden Nogue?
I'll tell you what, there was a girl on first, and Gaza really hit a shot to left center field, and I think we went the whole way to the fence, but Nogue stretched out, dove to the ground, come up with a beautiful catch to take the runner. The runner actually couldn't go any further, and then they got the next 2 outs, and the inning was over. So Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game Award, to present it, goes to Jaden Nogue, the Neshannock Lancers. Melee Chiropractic and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Jaden for tonight's Play of the Game. Jaden received a customized T-shirt, courtesy of the Red Zone, in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Video of tonight's Play of the Game. Oh, I guess
no video today.
Yeah, no. I just start reading that. Congratulations to Jaden Nogue, the Neshannock Lancers, for tonight's Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Time for our Player of the Game, sponsored by MPP Insurance. Could have gone a couple different ways, Jay, but we're going to go with Gabby Parad with those 2 RBIs today. Talk a little bit about the RBIs.
I'll tell you what, she come up. They needed a big hit, and she came up both times and drove in a run with their big singles.
MVP Insurance are proud to present the MVP of the Game award to Gabby Parad of the Neshannock Lancers. She will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named today's MVP of the game. You can view the full list of game MVPs. Go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Gabby Parad for being named today's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. That's going to do it here from Lilly Field. Stay tuned to the Trib Live High School Sports Network for today, the second and third game. 3-0 Neshannock final here from Lilly Field. And as I said, in honor of the late Mark Schoss, we end this broadcast. It's time for some form animal or some type of dead animal on a plate. Thank you, Mark Schoss, and congratulations. The Neshannock Lancers, 3-0 victory over the Bentworth Bearcats. You've been listening at all to the Lawrence County on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you for calling Axe.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.